what do you think about pinjol? Should be legalized in Indonesia?
Well, I agree pinjol is legalized. Why? Because in fact there are so many people in Indonesia who do not have access to banks. They want to borrow for small business, but are rejected because they do not have a pay slip or collector. So yes, pinjol can be a fast and flexible alternative.
I understand. But legalizing, it does not mean that all problems are solved. Just look now. There are so many people who live are ruined because of pinjol. Debt collectors threaten, personal data is leaked, and even make people depressed. Legal or not, the pinjol system has so many loopholes that hurt the common people.
But actually, because there are still many that are illegal, that's why it must be legalized to so that it can be monitored. If online if online loans are legal, the government can make regulation regard, regard, regarding in interest rates, human collection methods, and personal debt protection rather than letting them run will without control. It would be better to have a legal umbrella.
But the problem is, even those that are legal are sometimes still naughty. The interest rates are still high. The collection methods are still hard, and data can still be late. So, in my opinion, legality alone does not guarantee anything. We should not leg, legitimize legitimize a system that is actually exploitative just because it can be monitored.
But try to look at the from the other side in the minds of the current uncreating economic condition. Online loans can help people survive. For example, there are students who need quick funds to pay to for UKT, or parents whose children are sick and need sudden hospital fees. And if there if if there were no online loans, who would they borrow from? Loans are worse and right.
But the problem is many people use online loans not for productive purposes, but for consumption, lifestyle, or because of FOMO. And in the end, they dig a hole to cover a hole. This makes people more dependent on debt. Instead of being a solid solution, it actually increases the financial burden.
That's why regulation and financial education must go hand in hand. Than just ban it without providing alternative. If people are given an understanding of interest rates and how to manage finances, they can be wiser in using online loans. Do we want to lose access to financial technology that can actually be utilized?
Well, I don't want to close access to technology, but what we are facing now is not just about access, but about a system that has been unfair from the start. The online loan industry is profit oriented, and they will seek maximum profit. Who are the victims? People who don't understand the detail of their requirements, who just click agree when registering.
That's why it's very important to have strict regulation. The government can create a rating system like the online loans and full transparency about fees. If managed properly, online loans can help many people. We can continue to use the old why the world is already digital, and the financial system must also develop.
But don't let it be that in the name of development, we let the people suffer more. I prefer that we strengthen cooperatives, Islamic banking, or social assistance program first. Then we can think about legalizing online loans because if what we legalize makes the people suffer more, what's the point?